Checking audio.
Checking audio.
Alright, audio good. Hey people, this is REDSEA Gaming, and this is episode 60 of REDSEACRAFT. Been working pretty hard. As you can see, I got all this to work on today. I'm making sure I have plenty of materials here so I can get to work. I have a bed here. I'm going to move it a lot closer. That way I can get some work done today. Just looking for diamonds so I can make more shovels. Alright, at least that's close. I got a turtle. I have to take care of this, so I got an entire area to dewater. How do you, I'm actually going to be taking down what's remains of the ocean that I've been taking out for the past 3 days. So it's going to be a slow process, but at least I should be able to talk to you guys as I'm doing it. He's locked out. I heard my dad bang down the back door. He locked out. So, of course, got I just have to get rid of all the dirt slowly. That way I can keep putting dirt blocks in until it's gone. I hear the sound of fish dying. Poor fishy. Rest in peace. Definitely not marlin. Just making sure I got both sides. yesterday I was working very hard on this. But now I'm just working on it. I gotta remove the dirt block by block. That way I can get a lot done very quickly. Got this entire thing. I've already gotten rid of the whole lake right there, but now I gotta take care of this. Doing this all by myself is the fun part. Like, this was all lake 2 days ago. All that dirt is what remains of the lake. Got all this lake to take care of, and this is my method. Some people just don't understand. I'm using dirt as my primary material for taking out lakes. Hey! Hey, how you doing? 1 second, I'm out of dirt. No, I'm not. How you doing? Let's just say you're trying to get me to say something I'm not going to say, but hey, why do you have to bring your problems to me? Like, I understand there's some people that just don't get it. One second. It's okay, but don't worry. I like being nice to people as long as they're nice to me. You understand? Like I like being nice to people. Just I really hate it when not exactly I hate it. It's like I understand some people are trying to get my goat, instigate. It's okay, I forgive you. I'm a Christian, so I can't go to hell. I got entire lake to take out, so it's going to be interesting. Hey, Dragon Gamer, how you doing, buddy? You doing? You having a good day? Feeling the power? Look at how much progress I've done, Dragon Gamer. What do you think? This was once a lake. Look at all this. Look. Alright, not that part. Look, see. It's okay, but check this out. I lowered the water level to this depth. I don't need to get rid of the whole lake. I just need to get it down to where the stone brick will go. So all this is being lowered. And yeah, it's a slow process, but I'm very close to reaching my cobblestone line, my goal that's over there. My goal is way over there, like 100 blocks over there. If I can just reach there, I can finish in the south. I can finish in the north. Finish in the north, that way I can finish in the south, so I can finally start building the actual city itself. Yeah. Just, I have a very genius way of taking out the water. I take it out, of course I will. I will succeed. Some people have already started to doubt me, but don't worry. Like, I'm taking my time, that's the best way I know of. If I take my time, I can succeed at anything. As long as it's not the whole, as long as there's no pressure. Like, I have to put 2 blocks underwater. Yeah. And I just need to get to the other side. I put 2 blocks underwater, that way I can, yeah, they shouldn't, yes, they shouldn't. But I'm just gonna keep going because sometimes I want to feel like an underdog. That's the best way to get inspiration. An underdog gets more inspiration than somebody who is believed in by the many so quickly. What do you think? Yeah, you're right. Like, I know some people on my friends list, they do not like building the way I do. They like building in create mode, you know, where everything's given to them. Then I have to explain to them that there's some fun in getting materials in the game. Doing everything without host privileges, that's the scary thing, right? Now I can start taking it out again. Yeah. I figured out a very genius way of taking out lakes very quickly without me having to take it all the way down to the ocean floor. Just take it down to the level I want the stone brick to go on and I can get it done very quickly. Like, I figured this out by accident when I was taking care of the ocean up north. I mean, down south. And I was like, it's a lot easier to just do that. Operation, why didn't I think of that, happened after that. Like, basically, just like filling in a small pond, you know, that's 2 or 3 blocks deep, except on a massive scale. I could get this done twice as fast if I had a second player on here, but just the problem is, it's very hard to explain my methods to some people. They just don't want to listen. I can't be a leader if nobody listens to the leader, so it's a lot easier for me to just work on it by myself. It means it's slow, which means people lose interest. And Dragon Gamer, thank you very much for stopping by. You have a great day, buddy. And did you like the video? That really does help me. Alright, Sellsworth. Oh yes, now I remember. Sellsworth, buddy. It's been so long since I talked to you. Thank you, buddy. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going because I got audiences like you to impress. Maybe I'll let you on my server later if you want. When exactly are you free? Free to talk to, Sellsworth? I have to ignore the materials that are at the bottom of the ocean in order to get this done quickly. I see iron at the bottom, but I'm not gonna waste my time going for it. Sellsworth, to all those who will watch this, is one of my friends on PSN I've known since I started playing online. Still, I mean, I don't remember when exactly I met him, but, he's still a good friend. I've actually convinced people to start to play Minecraft again. I've actually inspired. Let me rephrase that. I've inspired people to give Minecraft a second chance by them watching me do this. So I keep going. I want to test my limits. I want to build the best. It just takes a while to do so. I got crackers here. This is the 60th video. I mean 60th episode. I'm not even close to giving up on my YouTube channel. So some people have been asking me to play Fortnite for my channel, and I've been refusing. I have to like what I play. I don't play it for views. I play it for... If I have fun with the game, maybe I'll play it. But if I'm not enjoying my time with a game, I'm not going to show it on my channel. What, Selsworth? I did ask you a question before you left. You said, yeah, I asked you when you're free. Yeah, I do play Red Dead 2. If you, maybe at some point you and me can play that together. Is that alright? Like, I did stream myself playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online a bit. I could stream it once again. Any more questions, Selsworth? Alright. It's okay. You can just, I have a camp as well. Just, right now, my favorite thing to do in Red Dead Redemption 2 is to hunt. I don't like doing the team deathmatch stuff. Like, fighting against other players is just not fun for me. Yeah, I've been playing. I played GTA. I finally got my Avenger. I'm trying to remember what else. I got my Avenger, my nightclub, my motorcycle club businesses. But now I'm taking a break from it. You mean an NPC or a player? Like, somebody tried to do that to me. Like, they roped me, and I'm like, nah, this is not fun. Like, it's fun when someone else is on the other end of the rope, but not exactly me. Yeah, I'm a real player. I did stream myself making $2.1 million in the game in one streaming session. In less than 2 hours, I made 2.1 mil. Just I sort of stopped doing the GTA streams. Yep, you're too young for it, correct? See, this is what I really like about streaming. I like to have conversations with my audience. And it's kind of lonely when you don't have anybody watching you and you're like this. No one to talk to. Oh, so if she does get it, that means... if she does get it for you, I will show you the ropes. Would you like that if I showed you the ropes when you do get the game? Because if you play with the wrong people, they can make your life miserable in that game. Like, I remember my first few weeks playing that game. It was a nightmare. But I never want anybody to go through what I did to get to where I am now. I'm level 221 in GTA Online, and I own all the businesses. That's cool. I own all the businesses. I don't buy expensive cars. I ignore the expensive cars, and I just go for, I only buy the ones that are good for combat. To defend myself against other players. Yeah. Like, I see cars as a waste of money. The ones, if it blows up in one shot from a rocket launcher, that's when I'm like, not worth it. The Avenger helicopter, that is a great helicopter. I'm actually enjoying using it. Just, I've been taking a break from the game. Yeah. And here's my number one rule if you're going to play GTA Online eventually. Find the right people to play with. Otherwise, your time in GTA Online will be very miserable. Like, there are a few, I remember my time playing it. This was 2017. I was very new. I was very new to online games. Right about the time I met you, when I was working on my Sand Palace. Oh, yes? Ask anything. Alright. I can't give you money in the game. You have to earn the money yourself. So I have to help you make money in the game. Is that what you were gonna ask? Oh. I don't even rob banks anymore. I don't even do the heists. I avoid the heists entirely. Alright, this is the most you can get from a mission of Sightseer. You can get 23 grand for completing Sightseer, and of course, if you were new to GTA, you and me would be on private servers, and we'd be doing Sightseer and Headhunter over and over until I make you a millionaire. It's just not worth it. $1,000 is not worth it. Like, this is why I don't rob banks. I don't even rob stores anymore. I ignore the stores in GTA Online because I'm like, only $1,400? $1,400 when I can make $1 million in less than an hour in the game now. Hey, how you doing? You having a good day? Just taking out a lake. Ask any questions. Like, this is all that remains of the lake. It was a huge lake, but now all that is taken care of. Now I gotta take care of this. Just gotta make it daylight again. All this dirt was placed by me. I had to... Yeah. I'm doing great. Like, I've been working on this. Some people might think I get bored by doing this, but I usually watch a lot of documentaries while working on this. My favorites are Engineering an Empire, which is all about the old-fashioned techniques of architecture. So I can keep doing this for hours as long as I have something good on the TV. I have a TV right over here, so when I'm not streaming, I have that TV on and I have whatever documentary that's in my collection playing. It's a slow process, and I need whatever distractions I can. Hey Noah, how you doing, buddy? Let me guess, at a friend's house? Just so you know, Selsworth, GTA is a fun game, but like I said before, if you don't find the right people to play with, it can be a very miserable experience. Oh, now I understand. Cool. Of course. You were babysitting a 15-year-old? Let's just say I like listening to I'm trying to remember criminal documentaries on, like, I'm trying to remember the name of the show on YouTube. Like, these are like, I like videos that are 40 minutes long at a stretch, so I'll listen to anything that is all about... Oh, now I understand. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. Disturbing criminal cases or whatever. But there, just a lot of just watching the documentary on what these criminals did. I was like this. Okay. Terrible people. Terrible. You were maybe 5 or 6? Yeah, I remember when my parents used to tell me I couldn't play GTA. They said they would never let me have GTA in this house because they assumed it was bad. Going indiscriminately killing NPCs for no reason. They assumed that because they kept hearing it from the radio about how bad it was. Yeah. Just some of my favorite history documentaries are usually on talking about how life was in the olden days. What Selsworth? Like, I convinced my parents because I told them I would only be playing it for fun, not for other stuff. I would not be going to the strip club, if you know what I mean, in GTA. I ignore that area. The clubs, I can ignore the clubs entirely. I just have to, I ignore the clubs in GTA. It's not so bad. Like, they're not in your face about it so much, so it's okay. I'm running out of dirt. Oh, that? Okay, I'm gonna say this. You can go to the beach. You're gonna see those girls, but you don't have to get close. And there's some vehicles in the game. There are some vehicles in GTA. You can't even let them. They won't even come into your car because they're not. These cars are not designed for that. But I'm just gonna say, you can ignore it entirely. If it was in your face, I wouldn't be playing the game. Like, I'm okay with that as long as it's optional. You don't have to do it. If it was mandatory to proceed in the game, then there'd be a problem. Glitching out? What game are you playing right now? Wait, what? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, but of course, if you kill too many of them, the police will be on you before you yell Swiss cheese. This is the one thing that I like about GTA, is that some people, I'm just going to say this. People assume that you can kill willy-nilly without consequences in the game. That is true, to a point. To a point. But the police will be on you. They psychologically know where you are. Alright, continue. Any more questions? Just remember, keep it PG. No, you can kill the cops, but you don't have to. As long as you don't commit any crimes, you don't have to kill the cops. You can just run away from them in GTA. And just remember, they're digital cops. They're not real. If they were real, then we have real issues. Because my uncle is a police officer. Yes? You just drive away. That's how you say no. There's no optional dialogue you can say to them. You just drive away if you don't want to go near them, alright? But I'm just saying this. It could pervert your mind if it... Yeah. You can't make out with... basically, I don't want to talk about this on stream, but, I don't want to... okay, we'll talk about this, sometime. But I'm just saying that GTA is a good game as long as you avoid all that. Like... I just get to that point where you're like, okay. My favorite thing to do in GTA is taking my sniper rifle out and sniping any NPC within 20 blocks. Just for fun, just to see. I want to see the police's reaction. No. Salisworth. But Salisworth, let me talk to you after the stream, and I can talk to you how to smooth it down, but I doubt she'd change her mind no matter what. Because it took me 5 years to convince Mom and Dad to let me have GTA. 5 years. Alright. I know, it's glitching. I understand. I'm hoping to finish this. Look at all these fishes. What do you think? Yeah. Yes? Alright. You have a good day, Salisworth. And, Salisworth. It's been too long since we talked, alright? Do you still talk to Oblivion? I got all this. Gotta keep going. Just need to finish this. Got a lot of land to take down. This is foundation building. Eventually I will be able to get to work on the city. Just gotta take out this building foundations is a long process for building in a survival build. I'm just gonna keep going. This is the most uncompleted portion of my build. My build is so huge that I can't show you the whole thing very quickly. Working on this very hard, just trying to get all this done. I can't bring the stone brick and the pillared hall over here until I have this all cleared. So you do what you can. Hey Nerd Brick, how you doing, buddy? Sorry I didn't notice you. If you're still here, sorry I didn't notice your comment. I was busy. I'm doing great. My channel's been running really. My audience count has been running very slowly lately, but I'm gonna keep working at it. Just really happy that you're here, Nerd Brick. Just this is what's left of a lake. Look at this. Check this out. This is what's left of the lake. There was a lake. I started right there. And all this, I put the dirt here. Instead of taking out the lake entirely, as you can see here, I just left it like this. I'm going to ignore this portion and just ignore this portion and just put stone brick on top of it. I'm good. I'm very good. And I have to take this out in order to complete a good portion of my survival build. And basically my war against the land continues. Yeah, I know. It's just I've been, my channel, I mean, this is my 60th live streaming episode of REDSEACRAFT. 60th. I managed the 60 episodes. Thank you. Just give me a second here. I'm sort of using a different yeah, thank you. And check this out. This is all that remains. This is exactly how high the water was when I started. So, having all of this taken care of, it's the scary part of trying to take care of everything. I'm going to show you how I do it, so you have an idea of what to do if you want to do something like this. What you need to do is just, of course, start by making lines. This is the easiest way I know of to take out a lake. Like, I'm using the same process you do with a small puddle, but except on a much larger scale. I'm doing what would normally take me a month to take care of. I figured out how to do it very quickly now. Then you get underneath that line and then you gotta make 2 blocks underwater. Of course, you gotta take into account you will drown if you stay underwater too long. Have a nice day. Like, last week I had to, last week I had to go to my my great grandmother's funeral. So to honor her, I did not stream at all last weekend. I mean, she was 94 years old. Check that out. Now that I have it all taken care of, I can get rid of the dirt. A few blocks here, a few blocks there. And the reason why I put those 2 blocks underwater, look, that way I can do this. That way I have something to apply the blocks below, so I can just keep doing it like this. Actually I missed something. What do you think? Check that out. See how fast that was? I just filled up a bunch of... Hey, Lifelike YT, how are you doing? You having an excellent day? I'm getting rid of this lake slowly, but I'm doing great. You having a good month? Just working really hard here. Oh, that's good. Just don't worry. I've been trying my best to keep up with my channel. So, what do you think of what I'm doing here? Like, I'm just taking out an entire lake entirely in survival. No host privileges, no create mode. I don't believe it. I don't like create mode. Without create mode, you have to figure out very genius ways of taking out something very quickly. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I've been working without host privileges or create mode on this server for the past 18 months. This is an 18-month project as of now. It's going to be 19 once June arrives, which is next month. 19 months, and then eventually it'll be 24 months in 5 months. Which will mean I have worked on this server for 2 years. As soon as I take care of this part, I can start taking it out, starting with the layer over there. But I'm taking care of the top layers, just like a wedding cake. One layer at a time. That's good. That way, instead of me getting up at noon and actually 4 hours in advance to get to work on this server before I do the streams, I can start doing streams a lot earlier. What I'm doing here is I rinse and repeat until it's all done. Like, when I'm not streaming, I watch I watch any documentaries that involve architecture or ancient history. You gotta get into that right frame of mind if you're going to be working on a big survival build project. I hear the sound of a fish drowning. Just don't worry, I'm not taking out the entire lake. I'm only taking it down to a certain point. As you can see, look, the lake is still in one piece. It's just, I'm just lowering it, and I'm gonna just put stone brick over it as if it was never there. So these fish will still have a home, it's just you won't see it. Alright, Game of Thrones, you mean? I've never actually seen Game of Thrones. Not exactly interested in it. Like, I like Lord of the Rings, but I'll just avoid. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. Might as well show you why I'm taking out this lake so frugal. I'm on my way to my pillared hall. Just This is such a huge build that it takes me a little bit to get there. I like building huge builds, so everything is huge. All right. I can understand that. But what do you think of this? I need to take out the lake so I can continue the pillared hall that looks like this all the way over there. These are in theory, holding up the weight of the city above. So I need to have the pillared hall stretch throughout the entire area, throughout the whole city. These are first stage pillars. They'll be detailed in time. I'm saving resources. I'm collecting resources as I clear the land. I got that mountain to tear down. That's a few weeks of work right there. So I'm just focusing on the lake over here first. Doing it all by myself, you learn how to do stuff you wouldn't normally be able to do if you had a whole team doing it. And of course, I know I'm going to see turtles every time I walk through this area. I don't even have to fish. They're there when they die. This is about 5 days of work. In 2 more days, this lake will be taken care of. Yeah. Correct. But don't worry, I ignore the turtles because they're not in my way. If they were in my way, there'd be turtle casualties. Just gotta take care of it like this again. I only have to take it down to a certain level. What do you think of this, my method of doing long-term survival? You might not see much of my completed build, but I'm so far away from it, you can't even see it. I've actually built all the way to here. It's a very detailed castle down south. I'm working constantly on this build just to get it all done. I started this server mainly because I was working on other people's servers. They would tell me to build something, I would, but I would come back on their server the next day and it would be they would have destroyed it because I didn't finish it. But I told them I needed a few weeks to finish my build, so this is 18 months of work, so I gotta keep going. Having my own server means I don't have to answer to a time limit. I can just work on it as long as I want to. Thank you. 18 months. And next month, next month will be my second anniversary of being on YouTube. I've been streaming for 2 years. I mean, streaming since June of 2019. So next month will be my second year. Yep. Just give it time. Huh. I'm just hoping to have this finished by the time I'm done with the stream. I like talking to people while I work, so it's a good thing I have my audience like you on my server. I mean, on my stream, so I can talk to people while I work. Hello, water. One thing I like about the aquatic update is that you're able to climb up very quickly in the water. So it's made taking out lakes very, very easy. Like, I like talking to people, but I really don't like it when audience members are silent. You know, like, they're on there, but they don't bother talking to you, they just leave. But don't worry. So, people like you, they talk, I'm okay with that. I am almost done with this part. I ignore the sounds of me dying until I have the dirt all placed. Hello, little fishy. Fishy, you better descend, otherwise you're gonna die. Alright, he descended, that's good. Yeah, I've already told people expect it to be done in 3 to 4 years. But that's just a guess. I think I can have this all, I can have the pillared hall and the foundations of the city completed by December of 2019 if I work hard enough. It would be finished a lot faster if I had people who actually thought the same way as me. I was thinking, if cloning was legal, I would clone myself 7 times and get 7 PS4s. I would get pay for PlayStation Plus for each one of them, and then all 7 of me would figure out how to build everything very quickly together. But cloning is impossible, so nah. I mean, cloning people, violation of international law. Yeah. Last time I was streaming, I did not have a bed because I don't know what happened to it, but it sort of disappeared. So I grabbed that bed from down south and brought it up here. when I mean, I nickname the areas of construction. That way I know where I am, no matter what. Alright, since I'm so close to the coast, I'm just going to fill it in. Only when I'm close to the coast will I fill it in like this. The first 10 months of me working on this, I had to learn how to build everything, because I was still learning Minecraft at the time. This was December of 2017, just trying to learn how to take apart mountains very efficiently without, you know, without giving up. Like, the first mountain I took out took 1 month to take down. Mainly because I was trying to figure out the best and fastest ways to take out a mountain. I do have footage of me working on taking down mountains. I got videos that date all the way to April 2018 of me working on this. Fishy, descend or die. At least the fishies are listening, right? Now I can just finish it off right here. What's left of the lake dies today, or at least the northern part. There's 2 parts. You see that over there? That's the other half of the lake. The other half of the lake has to come down. I went through the center of the lake and divided it. It wasn't easy, but I succeeded. I have all the resources I could ever need, mainly because I went to the trouble looking for resources before I started working on this. Ugh. So, what's the biggest thing you've ever made in Minecraft? I like talking about people's builds on Minecraft. So, I mean, while I'm streaming. So, what do you think? What's your biggest build you ever built? I've actually done the measurements for this build. Currently, the build is 875 blocks long from north to south. If I hold still, you can look at the map. And I also did the measurements of how wide the build at its widest. Cool. I'm still working on my castle, but I'm still working on it. It's not finished. I have since I'm one builder, I have to choose what I build. Is this your first time on here? Have you seen my build in the south? If this is your first time, I can give you a visual tour. Having done the measurements and finding out that from east to west, my build at its current size is almost 400 blocks wide. I'm trying to build the foundations of a huge metropolis, so this is all... Oh, now I remember. The reason why I'm working up here is because I had underutilized this area in the past, so I'm like, I might as well get to work on it. Because right now, this is getting closer to the cobblestone line I built over there. That line over there is going to be the end of the build. Once I get there, I can focus on taking it out all the way so they all eventually match that line. Then I can start finishing the rest of it. Here we go. This layer. I just keep taking it down until it gets to that layer, and it should match. Well, you think of me doing this in third person a bit. At least you get a sense of scale looking at it like that. Oh, yeah, but having done so much before Christmas, I've already gotten a lot in the south finished. I wish lifelike. I wish, but I'd rather not think. I mean, I have bad luck if I think that far ahead while I'm working on my build. Where's the water? Oh yeah, I made it 3 blocks. I did 3 blocks instead of 2 blocks, so I have floor to stand on. Now, I remember last time you were on here, I had barely gotten the south done. I have already taken out an entire mountain. This is episode 60 of the REDSEACRAFT streaming series. What do you think? Like, you made it to, welcome to episode 60 is what I should have said. Yep. And that mountain is down. let me just make it daylight. I'm going to show you another challenge that's going to be over here. I divided it in half. This was a big lake, as you can see. Got all those trees to cut down. Got all this to level out. You can tell what the, you can tell what the shape of the lake was by the dirt. Might as well show you what I've done so far since your last visit here. Will you like that? I had that Christmas festive thing. I'm gonna do the same thing when December comes. I'll be changing it to the festive texture pack. Yeah, merch and furniture. Yeah, the only thing I have right now is I do have a PayPal link. Just in the description, just in case anybody feels generous for a few bucks here and there. But like, I try not to bug people for that. I just try to have fun with what I'm doing. But what do you think of these pillars? People were asking me, can you please finish some of your pillars? We want to watch you do that. And I'm like, okay. And that's what I did. What do you think? I've already gotten a lot of them finished. Look at that. Now it's a long tunnel. I better stay away from the light. What do you think? It's exactly the way I designed it to give it that impression that it's endless. What do you think? Look at that. I'm still running. I still haven't reached the end. Months ago, right about here, there was a big mountain that was at least 60 blocks up where I'm standing. I started taking it down slowly until I got it to where I'm standing right here. That took a week. And as you can see, last time I think you were here, this was still wide open territory. But I've managed to get the stone brick on top of it. One person was telling me, "Man, you must have a quarter million stone brick here." I don't know. I don't even want to try and count. Just having all this. I'm taking care of the south before I take care of the center, which is right here. I decided I needed my audience to see where I was going, so I put torches down here. Right about here was where there was nothing when you were last here last Christmas. I put all this here. Like, these are stage 1 pillars before I put in before I detail them. let me just find my way to the wall. So there is a way up. All right, this is my most complete area in the game. I mean in the server. Most complete, but everything here, I just have trees here awaiting when I start building the actual city itself. What do you think of this? This is the southern depot. I made a southern supply station. Because eventually I will be starting the construction of the city once I have the pillared hall finished. Maybe I should have made the ceiling a little taller, but eh. This is one of my favorite tracks in Minecraft. Huh. Last time you were here, I was working on this mountain over here, but you notice it's absent. Too bad I had to get rid of my old tramway. That tramway used to be the main hub that would get me to the end portal. Right now, this is going to be the southern gate. It's not finished yet, but at least I have it here ready for when I start detailing it. I take my time. I don't like time limits. I just build. As you can see right here. Another part of the ocean I have to take. This is going to be the cobblestone line. This is the cobblestone line. I might as well show you the extent of how far I have to go before I finish the actual city. Check this out. Everything I'm in right here will stay. Everything on this side has to be leveled. Even the sheep is excited. The ocean will be leveled all the way. Not exactly all the way, but enough that I can work with what this has. Reason why I have it like this is so I can build a fort. This is this cobblestone line eventually is going to be as tall as the walls, so ignore this line right here. It's going to be this way. I think I'm going to make this the western gate. It's okay to plan, right? Like, I have it planned. It's just, this is going to take me months to get here. Look at that. That's how far I am right there. My build is right over there. I can see it. So, it's less than 30 blocks from this location. But that's only in the center. I mean, at its longest, it's 219 blocks for the north. I want to end in the water so I can build bridges. Everything on this side will stay, everything on this side will go. I'm just seeing where it ends, so I have an idea of, alright, it's getting dark. It will not take over the entire map. I realize that it taking over the entire map will require a long time investment. So I'm only going to make it as big, but I'm going to have villages surrounding it. Those villages will be designed by me. So just the pillared hull is the one thing that's slowing me down. Gotta make it as low as possible. The cobblestone line ends right about here, mainly because I still haven't decided where it's going to end. But if I keep running this way, we'll eventually see where I've been working all this time. Whoever put this torch here, thank you. There it is. There's my construction site. What do you think? What a daunting challenge. I'm going to stream for another 23 minutes and then I'm going to call it a day. Mainly because... One second. Sorry about that. I can keep pointing out where I'm gonna go, but me planning about it is not gonna get me there any faster, so I gotta focus on getting there. Eventually I will have to stop so I can expand the pillared hull. Like, get it there faster, and I'll be able to build supply tunnels. That way I can get resources to where I need it to be. What games have you been playing lately, Lifelike? I'm just gonna keep going until I'm finished. But even when I'm not streaming, I work on this server. I'm just being quiet till you ask me some questions or talk. Sometimes I don't want to annoy people. Here's another turtle. The Aquatic update has made building this a lot harder, but mainly because there's real fish in the water. what do you think of my process here? It's very simple. Yeah. Just I gotta just keep doing this. So like, being known as the underdog builder, it's a good idea to just keep going until eventually you find your diamond in the rough. Just just trying to build all this, like tearing this all down. If I knew what I was signing up for when I started this, I would not have started, but hey. But I'm like, oh my, let's do it. When people are telling me not to do something, it gets me excited. It makes me want to do it even harder. As in people telling me, you can't do this. You can't build a huge metropolis in survival. And I'm like, watch me. Don't tell me what can't be done. Okay, Fern, go back to over the hedge where you came from. RJ is over there. Just talking to the turtle that doesn't really exist. If you got the over the hedge references, I'd be impressed. DreamWorks Over the Hedge, have you seen that? Now all we need is squirrels. Oh yeah, they already have squirrels. I have to empty my inventory again. Yeah, Over the Hedge, funny movie. That's what I was making fun of. I was calling that turtle Fern, like the turtle in the movie. They did a good job with the music in that movie. Just got all this to finish. When I first started this 18 months, I started streaming this, making videos of this, lifelike, the reason why I started doing the stream in the first place was mainly because I was like, what if I streamed myself building a metropolis in real time on stream for you guys to watch, and no create mode, no host privileges. And I was like, I've never seen a YouTuber do that, so I'm like, okay, sign me up. Which nobody can keep up with me. I've had friends come on here in the past. They say they'll be on here every time I need them for my next stream, but they're just never around. So never around. So I just focus on doing it all by myself. I feel as I'm building this, I feel like I'm in a war of conquest as I take down area after area. What do you think of that? Like, I'm just like I start imagining myself at the head of a huge army that is out to build this army of one. Hey, how you doing, Just Games? You having a good day? Like, welcome to episode 60 of my long-term survival series. I'm building my largest survival creation of all time that I can, like, this is the largest survival build I've ever undertaken. And I'm the only one working on it. Just taking out this this lake. As soon as I can take it out, I can start expanding west. Yeah, take out the ocean first, which is what I've been doing. I mean, hello from the USA. I mean, how is Russia these days? I asked, how is the weather in Russia so far this month? Just gotta keep doing this over and over until this lake is gone. It might not look like much right now, but this is what remains of a lake. And I have to put dirt all over it so I can take it out. Yeah, yeah. I've never been to Russia, but it's the largest. I mean, it's the largest land country in the world. I mean, I do look at Russian history. Just don't worry. Like I like talking about other countries. I got a friend who lives in Poland. I like talking to. He's a good guy to talk to. Alright, good. Like, I like talking nice to people as long as they're nice talking to me. So weather is, I mean, right now weather in the USA is good. It's okay. It confuses me a bit. But don't worry. You're doing a good job with your English, by the way. So, I've been working on this for 18 months, which is 6 months shy of 2 years. I'm 27, but alright. I hope you're learning, you're working hard in college or whatever you're doing. Just have to keep going. University or something. Sort of what they call Oxford in Great Britain, except it'd be Harvard for the USA. I've never been to college myself. Oh, you mean programmer? Just give me a second, I gotta go. Alright, cool. Yeah, for a long time I wanted to make video games, but the one thing that makes me very confused is programming. That's the only thing that scares me about making video games. Nice. Alright, the bed's over there. I'm just making it daylight. Might as well show you what I've been building for. I'm taking out an entire lake, which is over there, mainly because of this over here. Building an entire metropolis means I'm building pillars that go underneath it. It was either that, it was either dig underground and make these pillars possible, or just take out the land 5 blocks. What do you think of this, Just Games? I've already shown Lifelike. He likes it. As you can see, these are unfinished pillars. Finished. I have to get downstairs anyway, so where's my staircase? Ah, there it is. Alright. Just I've been working on this for so long. I small understand. Yeah, a lot of this is still unfinished. I gotta check on my machine. I think I left it running. I built all these dungeons that way I could build. Alright, cool. That's good. I think it's been streaming for 2 hours 4 minutes, and just got a lot of work done today. I'm just showing you around Just Games, don't worry. This is the most completed part of the build. We are right here. I was working right here. All this is construction. Oh, what's my time? It is 5:06 p.m. 5:06? As far as I'm concerned, Russia has 16 individual time zones, correct? Alright. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning for you? Very nice. I'm just taking it. Cool. Thank you. I mean, I was concerned nobody was finding my stuff, but this is it wasn't in vain putting that stuff on there. This is my huge survival build. I started building this in December of 2017. I mean, 2017. I started building this. Just I've been very busy and still trying to figure out how I'm going to build the castle. It's not finished yet. Yeah. And I still have these signs here from when I started it. Welcome to the compound. Server founded December 2017. Survival build project. Yep. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Red Sea Gaming. Yeah, but what do you think of this, Adam? This took me weeks to finish, right here, mostly by myself. I mean, months. Yeah, but what do you think of this? Like, basically, this is the plan. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. The reason why I have trees here is because I'm gonna be building an entire city right here. But here's the catch. I wanted a city. With this underneath it. This is all 100% survival. I designed the pillars myself, so most of these pillars I built myself. And like, this is going to be what I call the foundations of the city. From the biblical proverb, build your house on the rock, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be building it on the rock. So I'm building a huge amount of foundations just for this city. What do you think? I told you, 18 months. This is production month 18 for this build. I started planning the pillared hall you see before you in the second month. I mean, in the second month I was like, what can I build to make my build different from what I originally built? Hello. How are you doing, Omp 2226? I'm just showing some people my build. Basically, Adam, I'm building this all in real time for you guys to see. Like, if I get confused down here, my design was worth it. My design was you will get lost down here. As you can see, this is the unfinished portion. I'm still trying to get the resources needed to finish this part. Like, this is stage 1 pillar before I finish it. Just, instead of me making the pillars one at a time, I decided to just do stage 1 pillars until I actually have the resources to finish. Alright, you're from Russia. Alright, I understand. Just, I know. Just don't worry, I am very forgiving of bad English on here. I am very forgiving of that. Adam, you still here? Just, as you can see here, this is the latest in trying to expand. 100% survival, so everything here is just, I gotta keep moving. Yeah, but what do you think of this? I've been working on this all stream. This was once a lake. This is, the dirt represents where the lake was. The lake was about that tall over there, but, it's almost gone. Actually, the lake was that tall right here. Mainly because I started taking out this side of the lake. I divided it in two so I could take out the lake separately. I might as well show you the daunting challenge of taking out an entire lake completely in survival. It's not... I haven't started on this one yet, but as you can see, I have to lower everything to that. Just lower it to 5 blocks. That's all I have to do. That way I can build my my pillared hall in this direction. Alright, I haven't saved the game in a while, so never have autosave on when you build a big build like this. That's my advice right there. If you have autosave on, just one power outage while it's saving could corrupt the entire save. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Like, I might as well show you what I have right now. I like minecarts. I like making tramways, but I have to build the city. I'm trying to build a medieval Victorian city. But, since this is my server, I can make the rules. But as you can see here, I've already done the measurements, Adam, of this build from north to south. Oh, I'm working on my build, my big survival build amp. I'm just talking to Adam, the other thing. So I'm just working. I'm going to get back to work in a little bit, but I just want to show Adam this. As you can see, this is my long subway, but it's only 600 blocks long. It goes underneath my entire build. But I need to start designing more tunnels. Alright, I gotta get back to work. Yeah, I'm gonna be making more of these tunnels eventually, but I have to finish the pillared hall next. Clearly? Clearly what? Alright, just let me get to the bed so I can make it daylight. I got this lake to take out. Slow process, and I'm the only sole builder on the server right now. I know, like, sometimes internet goes bad for me too. This is my method of taking out lakes. You take it out 2 blocks at a time. I tried using sponges in the past, but sponges just don't work. Like, it'd be good if it was a 3-block wide pond, but it doesn't work if you, so you have to take it out this way. I just have to take it down to this level, and then I can start putting stone brick over the top. Alright. Yeah. To take out an entire lake, it just takes a little time, but once you figure out how to do it, you need a lot of dirt in order to get this done. Like, I got chests over there just full of nothing but dirt, just so I can get a lot of work done. You take out the lake 2 blocks at a time, like what I'm doing here. You can take out any lake, no matter what the size, but it will take a lot of time. Like, what I'm doing here is very time consuming, and it just time consuming, and you have to keep doing it. Like, I mean, building, taking care of an entire lake, or what's left of it, down to this level, just so I can get a lot done. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, you doing great? Like, I wish I could speak many languages for you guys, but just I can only speak one, and that's English. Alright, that's good. That's great. Maybe you can help me translate some people's languages, just in case I don't know what they say. And I'm saying this, Adam. You can subscribing because please subscribe because I work very hard on this. I'm going to be doing the same. I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, thank you very much. Just so you know, I try to work my best on my streams. I believe in the whole belief that the slow tortoise wins the race, so I'm a very slow builder, but I do a good job in the long term. There's just people that that don't understand that I'm working pretty hard on this. Alright, 1 second. Alright, never mind. Alright, Adam, thank you very much for stopping by. I think I'm going to end the stream here, for now. I'll be getting back to streaming again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, so thank you very much for stopping by. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to have this finished, and I'm going to get started on that over there. Alright, you have a great day, Adam, and tell your friends about me, alright? It really helps out. Like, you guys all have a great day. God bless, people.